gentlemen, it's the greatest YouTuber of all time. Nostalgia. Bong hits. Wait, way to go back to the screen. Welcome back to the channel. You hear that? That's the sound of thunder. The calm before the storm. Silver is pretty much saying the game's up. Like everyone sort of knows what the Fed's gonna do. We're up to like $64. Silver has been starting to kind of quietly tear its way back up. And this could really be the moment, but I'm going to say expect some dumbass cool off. Expect some fuckery to try to scare people out. But don't fall for it. Having the metal is the most important thing. Ask Germany if it's important to have metal or not. Anyway, welcome back, peasants.
Expect more from your treatment.
Today,
Ask your doctor how Kisqali can do more.
One of my subscribers, they said that they're going to teach their daughters to become assets instead of liabilities. And, yeah, it's a good start. It really is. I feel the same. It's what people should have been doing all along. And, today we're going to dive into something that, I doubt there's many people from the Alice Paul house that watch my video. But I want to talk about the head of the Alice Paul house. I don't know if people know what that is or not. I don't know if that's a whole country thing or what. But it was like some agency created by like some bitch whose husband abused her or whatever. God only knows what the fuck that even looked like. But like, I've met this woman before. And like when I was younger, at first, I used to think like, oh man, it's a shame that men are that bad to women, He's like, yeah. I can only imagine the horrors this woman must have, the terrible things this woman must have been through. Maybe they do need a system that protects women from being abused, And then I got older and more wise. And, I started really analyzing the character of this person. I spent a short period of time analyzing, was she really a good person? Was she probably an asshole? And it's like, yeah. She kind of just reminds me of a woman that brings nothing to a relationship and expects the world. And her husband probably asked her to do the dishes or, do the laundry after you're working all day. And she's like, son of a bitch, we need to invent the Alice Paul house. It's crazy what women are going through. It's unbelievable. They gotta sit at home while their husband works and do the laundry and dishes. He's like, hon, can you just calm down? I don't know if it's a good idea creating the Alice Paul house. Really? I don't know. Are we gonna ever have anything that defends men? All the men that have lost their homes to women? their children to women. Like, look when we start that. We're going to start a Nostalgia Bong Hits Man house. To protect men from women. I'll tell you what. But, you know, like, I analyze it. I'm kind of like, well, the woman that made this was a cunt. Let's be real. And she was probably a very shallow person that put herself before her man or anybody else. And, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I support violence towards women, but it's probably someone that needs the fuck smacked out of her. Let's go! Oh, shit. But, like, there are some women out there that are really like that. I'm not saying I, like, think it's a good thing. You know, men shouldn't hit women or whatever, you know. But it's like, oh, God, women should hit women. That's for damn sure. Oh. I mean, some of them are just so unbearable. Unbearable. That, every time I see a man down, you know, like if they're short or they're bald or whatever, I'm like, man, you're not missing shit. Trust me. I know a lot of them probably don't even believe what I say, but I'm like, you're not missing a damn thing, brother. I've lived with fucking women. I've had my good shit, my good times with women. I loved it. God to give us some of the hottest women I've ever wanted. Lived it up. And now I'm good. I'm good. 100%. That I'll never get in a relationship with one. I got to have a lot of fun. You know, more fun than I probably should have had. And now I'm to the point in my life where I'm like, yeah, I like safe and boring. I do. That most of these women, you couldn't fucking pay me to be with them. And anymore, I'm like, man, it really takes a really beautiful woman to even get me to, like, think about it. You know? That, I mean, if the chick's, like, not like a 9 or a 10, man, I find it hard to even get attracted to them because I just know all the bullshit that comes along with them. Even the 9s and 10s, I'm like, man, the bullshit, though. You know? Like, it just, like dumps, like, muck all over them. Anyway, apparently there was a first edition booster box. It sold for like $550,000, man. That shit's so crazy. You guys are nuts. $550,000. Some guy compared it to the Bible. I'm like, man, come on now. That caused some controversy, of course, in the comments. And someone said, you know, thou shalt not compare God to Pokemon, Psalms 151. I'm like, oh, man. The Pokemon community. Just something else. When, oh yeah, so I had someone ask me what I think about Palwood. Honestly, I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's MetaZoo 2.0. Take that to the bank. I'll have my money in Pokemon. None of it will touch it fucking anything in Palwood. I'll tell you that, where the fuck it is. But I've done zero research on the topic. I've just seen how lame it looks. Like an off-brand Pokemon. And I don't like it. So, I don't know. If you want to risk your money and have fun, I'll stick to the safe roads. But anyway, one thing I do want to talk about with Pokemon though is that the thing I like about Pokemon though is it really just gives everyone kind of a fair chance, man, and making some extra money. That I think we need more things like it. You know, that bring like the interest back in the world. that I think it's a good thing. Because, like with stocks, you gotta pretty much be a super genius to invest in that. Gold and silver, you gotta be an inside trader. Like, let's be real. Or just a long-term holder, and that's boring. Real estate, you gotta be a fucking kind of a genius, really. And the time window for real estate's so limited that when the prices of all houses start climbing, it's like, okay, well, yeah, your house went up, but now you gotta go try to buy another one back. So, and now it's way more expensive. So, I mean, it has its own windows where, like, Pokemon has its windows, but you can at least get in, hold, and hope to get back out pretty well. And I like that. I like that it gives, like, the average people something that they can invest in, something that's their own. I think that's why Pokemon is just became so much more successful than any other card game out there. Is it really gives people their own way to invest and their own their own way to do things. And yeah, I think that will always remain popular with Pokemon, that people will kind of love it for that. So, it is what it is. But trying to make sure I covered everything I wanted to cover over today. But yeah, the Alice Paul House. Man, we just lost all of our Alice Paul House video viewers. Oh, what a bummer. There goes all of our subscribers. Everyone's like, I've been watching your videos on the Alice Paul House, man. Oh, shit. But yeah, it's just like the more you do analyze these things, though, like at first you're kind of like, oh, man, we should give a bunch of money to Alice Paul House, man. Protect women. Fuck yeah. And then like the more you analyze, you're like, oh, bro, it's just to protect, like, terrible women that have, like, fucking destroyed a man's life. Like, yeah, I'm good. Never mind, I'm keeping my money, bro. That's why I don't donate much to charity. Like, because it's just like scam after scam after scam after scam. Everything in life, you really got to analyze it like a fine-tooth comb, Like, I woke up today and I felt like Squidward, Like, everything's just a scam. Went to the bank. Seen someone I went to high school with today. He was like a football player, like the finest in town, and he like ran across the road today to help someone's broken down car, and I like didn't even notice who he was. And then like he came to the bank door after doing that, and he said my name, and he's like, "Hey, Nostalgia," and I'm like, "Who is that?" And I realized it was when they said his name at the bank, it was Scott, a guy I went to school with. And I'm like, man, like, where's that motivation to just believe in the American bullshit and be so lost in the Kool-Aid that, like, you're going around helping, accidents and stuff, and you're just not, like, a total pessimist, hating everything. Like, I kind of want some of that, like the Superman pessimism, like I'm more of like the Superman of like pessimistic views and very pessimistic about this shit country. And yeah, it's very crazy to see like all of us pessimists holding silver. We're probably gonna get very fucking rich soon. So I don't know. I'm waiting. Superman. Hope you enjoyed it. We're donating $100,000 to Alice Paul House. Let's get it. Next thing will be Shriners. And that's another fraudulent organization ran by Freemasons. But yeah, another thing too is like, I really don't understand how everyone still wants to vote for someone when you can clearly see Joe Biden was in the Epstein files. Okay, all the presidents are part of the scam. Okay, Donald Trump, Epstein's buddy. There's pictures of him. Bill Gates, Epstein's buddy, even though he's not president. But anyway, I'll go to just presidents. Trump, Biden, Hillary, Bill, George Bush. They're all in it. They're all in the files. Bill Gates, Elon Musk. Bill Gates is 33 in numerology, by the way. But they're all in on it. Why would you want to vote for him? I at least wish when they did elections that all the presidents that run for it had to go through someone like me that actually kind of gives a fuck about the country. Where I could be like, no, everybody, this guy's clearly part of fucking Mossad here. Like, we can't elect him. That guy's Epstein in the Epstein class. Like, can we please just pick some average fuck that is like a homeowner or something? Like, that actually gives a fuck about the country. That isn't like in it for just the cash. Please. One person. You know, like myself or something. Or not even myself, but some other fucking people. Like, make Nostalgianomics the fucking president. You know, or Rudy. Make Rudy the fucking president. You know what I mean? Like, like for real. Make one of these, like, actionable people that, like, are turning, you know, money into shit. Not Trump. I don't care. Like, these are the same. Just make anyone that doesn't hang out with Epstein or that class of people the fucking president. Please. And you know why they don't do that? Because if a normal person got in there, they would realize how fucked it all is. They would end the dollar. They would cut off the NASA budget. They'd cut off the IRS. They would bring back gold and silver as the only form of money. That's why. That's why your vote doesn't matter. And if you think people are stupid that tell you your vote doesn't matter, you're really fucking stupid. I'm sorry. You're dumb. Especially to watch this same shit happen for like 20, 30 years of getting railroaded to death by these same groups of cocksuckers. If you think your vote truly matters, you're like the definition that Ben Franklin gave of insane. Seeing the same thing happen over and over and over again and expecting different results. You're stupid. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We're out.